And we got the Pick Me Asian Epidemic. Your boy Antonio. I saw the thumbnail and I saw that other. I just saw that Asian dude, and I already knew what. Let's check that, bro. That other Asian dude, that dude wilding, bro.
Racism, as long as the white people view them better than the black people. Of course, it's not all, but it's very prevalent. If you're watching this video right now, if you're Indian or if you're Asian, you all got this one friend that wants to be white. He makes jokes clowning his own race, and they just fiend for the white approval. And like I say, bro, white supremacy has did a number on many groups of people in the world. We see it so much in the black community with the raccoons, you know, and it's just becoming more and more prevalent with minorities in America. So we got a tweet right here that says, "Is he eating with his hands?" And it's a photo of Zohran Mamdani, who is running for the mayor of New York, and I see no problem with this photo. I say this all the time, but in America, white
I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. Like, it's that people be like trying to reach so bad.
people feel like if things aren't done by their way, the white way, it's automatically wrong. It's just so ironic because there are many American foods that are ate with the hand: pizza, fries, burgers, like hot dogs. So because
I seen. Okay, I don't want to get too close. It like, okay, well, whatever.
They want to eat rice with their hands is automatically wrong, but when people do that, it's okay, bro. Someone quote tweeted this and said, "I will speak on this again because I am Asian. I eat rice almost every day, and never once in my life have I eaten it with my hand. Use a spoon. This is disgusting." Hey, bro, she tap dancing, man. She want that white approval, boy. This is her, and I mean, it just looks like she wants to be white, in my opinion. Some of you American Asians really need to stop pretending you speak for Asia. You're not Asian. You're American with Asian ancestry. That's it. Having immigrant grandparents doesn't give you a PhD in other people's culture. Asia has thousands of cultures, hundreds of ways of living. Just because you've got Asian blood doesn't mean you get to call other Asians disgusting. You're not cultured. You're just allowed.
5K likes, over 400 retweets, 46 bookmark, and 43 comments. I respect.
You know what? Hey, and I applaud that, bro. I feel like every group of people is going to have that kiss up, you know, the raccoons, and we call them raccoons in here, you know.
Yeah, we got them. We got them. We call them raccoon, Uncle Tom's, I guess sellouts and everything in the book, bro.
I don't know what y'all call them, but everybody has that group of people that just, you just make us sick, bro. What are you doing? Here we go. Another quote tweet. As an Asian, I feel I have authority on rice. Eating rice with your hands is gross, strange, and barbaric. Nobody in my family has ever done this. He acts like utensils were never invented. And this is him. The picture's a little blurry, but he's Asian, okay? Gen Z conservative. Another tweet we have: you aren't Asian, you're American. As an Asian from...
See, though I said I ain't want to say nothing because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said, like, well, you see this and, okay, let me just be quiet, man, because, like,
Asia, okay. I have authority to tell you that Asians have always eaten rice with their hands. And it's pictures of just people eating rice with their hands, bro. Clearly, nothing wrong with that. Someone quoted this tweet and said, Koreans, Japanese, and Chinese don't eat rice with our hands.
See, this dude right here, bro. This dude right here, he, you know.
It's only Southeast Asians. In my opinion right here, he's trying to imply that these Asians at the top are better than the Southeast Asians. And this is him, by the way, man. Oh my God, this dude. I think I saw Young Don.
Bro, this dude right here, bro. This dude right here, bro. I'm glad that other dude cooked him, bro. But this dude right here, bro, he is. Oh my God, bro. Like, he stayed in black business just for the engagement, and he like to please others and stuff. Oh, I be seeing him, bro. Like, it just stay, and he like, bro, pop it out your mind. God.
A video on him, bro. So, you know, yeah. Some white lady replied under that tweet and said, as my Singaporean friend used to say, the jungle Asians. Laughing emojis. 6,000 likes. That same lady from the first tweet, she ended up like replying under it. She said, this is accurate. There are jungle Asians, Southeast Asians, island people, and there are fancy Asians, Taiwanese, Chinese, Japan. Man, I can guarantee you they all view y'all niggas the same way though. You know what I'm saying? The lady ended up replying, fancy Asians, ha ha ha, 2,000 likes. And then she said, inner Asian racism actually goes hard. We're funny. I mean, god damn, get off her dick, my nigga. Shit, golly. Look at this comment, y'all. The browns of Asians don't count is known.
What? That's crazy.
Hey, bro, this thread is crazy. It's like very. If you Asian, it's gonna make you mad. I'm not gonna read no more of this, bro. But it's mainly other Asians feeding into it. So this is a screenshot from a TikTok. And it says true Asian, which I believe is Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. And then chopped Asians are basically all the South, Asian countries, bro. And like I say, bro, throughout all time in history, the lighter you are, the better. Whiteness is considered the standard, like it's the best. I don't know why, but yeah. And if you're darker, you got some brown, some melanin in you, you're at the bottom, bro. It's always
that's how it is in the US, bro. If you ain't got that skin tone, you pretty much cooked.
It's been like that.
I have not talked about this topic in a while, but I came across a video of this Filipino girl that moved to Australia, and she found her Australian boyfriend, and he's Caucasian. I'm all about bringing culture together. I think it's amazing. People are interested about the Filipino culture. I'm like, hell yeah, this is what it is. But I think I just drew the line when she posted a video of her boyfriend or husband, I don't know what they are now, and she captions it, "Hey future kids, I've just secured your blue eyes and a better nose." I know that this is an ongoing thing, and I can't speak about someone's experience, but I remember when I was in school, this is the biggest thesis I have in one of my paper, and I did a lot of research and I read books and studies about it, especially things that has to do with colonial mentality in the Philippines and the ideation of whiteness, and not just skin color whiteness, but the idea of what whiteness can bring to the Philippines and the social status that can give you. A lot of Filipinos, when they look at someone who's white, they already correlate that to someone who's better in a lot of aspects
that's
in life.
Worldwide.
Like,
that is literally world.
That's the system has brainwashed people, bro.
Why, bro? Black community, we see that. You know what I'm saying? Like like colorism in the black community, featureism in the black community. If you got a big nose, it's ugly. You got big lips, it's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Your skin darker, it's ugly. But if you got a skinny nose, you know what I'm saying? If you got
they've been trying to push that narrative. It been on TV. Bro, back then when people wasn't on the internet and stuff, the TV, it was the TV. They pushed that type of stuff out back in the day, bro. Crazy.
If you got lighter skin, this shit is worldwide, bro.
Standings, jobs. In one of the papers that I read, a lot of Filipinos subconsciously try to reach that level. It is not new. If you just go to the Philippines, go to any kind of store, every soap is whitening soap. Everything is all about making your skin whiter. Actors and actresses are revered for
that's I didn't know that they were trying to do that for
having more Eurocentric features, and if they're half white, oh my god, they're just, doesn't matter if they have talent or not, doesn't even matter if they can speak the language or not, they'll be a really famous Filipino actor. Besides the point, I know where the hurt is coming from, especially because a lot of those papers and books that I've read has talked about that. But I think the goal now, and I can't keep talking about the past, I just need to be able to talk about the present. And so the goal now is, like, especially my own personal goal, is to elevate me being Filipino, elevate me and my culture.
I feel for y'all, man. Y'all gotta start checking these bootlickers in the Asian community, dog.
Yeah,
for real.
do.
Asian racism is always like slightly, just a little bit more accepted for some weird reason.
One reason is our own people. Let me show you something. Think it stops
y'all
there?
did that too,
No.
man.
Joke about Asians eating pets in the year 2025 getting hundreds of thousands of likes? More likely than you think. I censored that guy's face because I'm 90% sure they're a minor and hopefully they grow, but he is not an isolated incident. There are so many Asians who are quick to use stereotypes as the foundation of their jokes, of their humor. Whether people want to admit it or not, this perpetuates racism. It normalizes it. Comedy is powerful. Comedy transcends
That's what I be saying about these. Oh, bro, just the way you can say it's funny.
Negative ways. Asians are more than capable of being funny without relying on racial stereotypes as a crutch. I like to use Nat Community Channel on YouTube as a great example of that. I grew up with her. So funny. You don't have to use an accent. So why do some Asians do this? A lot of the time, it has to do with wanting to appeal to other communities.
Yep. That's it right there. That's all it is right there. Pretty much, yeah, pick me. Yeah, pick me. Yeah. Yeah. pretty much.
or gain approval from them. It's easy to assimilate into another culture if you
Bend to the knee and all that tight stuff, just to talk down on your own.
betray your own. Another reason is that there are opportunities for material gain. There are many creators, comedians who've built a platform off of racialized humor, off of exaggerated accents, making fun of their parents, and they get rewarded.
This happens in the black community too. Y'all remember old boy? Damn, what's his name? King Batch. You know, he used to do watermelon fried chicken jokes all the time. You know, and when I was young, it was like, okay, it was. I mean, I'm not gonna be that type of person that be like King Beck wasn't funny, because for his time he was funny. That was what's funny.
I mean, yeah, he had them 6 second things. Yeah, I wasn't like, I ain't knew he did a whole lot of watermelon and chicken things. Now, when I first discovered him, it was like that. I think that penny, like, it was like a 6 second. Well, I think he was walking and it was a penny. And I thought he was, I think wait, he was looking at the girl, but he really was looking at the penny. It was something like that, bro. It was something like that. That when I was discovering it, he was funny. But I ain't knew he was doing like the watermelon and chicken stuff now. That's wild.
The time, but looking back, it was like it was lame, bro. You was doing corny little shit like that to, you know, appease other audience. He got big off of that, and we still see it today. You got people just.
See, I ain't knew he was doing that right there. I guess I ain't saw those. I haven't seen those, I guess. Dang. God, like I said, that I saw that one, and I haven't. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, this shit is real.
For it. They get brand deals. They get opportunities to perform at big stages, the Golden Globes. Unfortunately, I think that Asian racism will continue to not be taken seriously. It's not just these aspects. There are others like the model minority myth. Having positive stereotypes is not a good thing, trust me. Those rob us of the nuances in our communities, and that's a whole nother bag of rice to open for a different day. Every time an Asian decides to use an exaggerated accent and stereotypes to build their platform, a Japanese government official denies their war crimes.
Things I did as an Asian kid to fit in, which was just internalized racism. When I was younger, I developed a serious case of internalized racism. I grew up playing sport in Australia, and it is a very male, Western dominated culture. I grew up in Australia, so my accent is real, but I knew that in order to fit in, I would just turn up my Australian accent a little bit more. I would really pull out my twang like a little bit more to sound like them in order to get a bit more respect. The other thing that I did was I used overly complicated words when explaining things to try and sound more intelligent, because I think deep down I felt like who I was or my culture or where I came from wasn't enough.
Yeah, they wasn't gonna accept you for who you are or who you is.
And so if I used extra smart words, then maybe I would feel enough, when you are already enough just as you are. I remember going on this trip to Asia with one of my friends who was Malaysian, and she was just so proud of being Malaysian. I was like, oh wow, I'm Asian, but I don't really think I'm proud of my culture. And so that kind of set me on this journey of learning how to be proud of who I am and the family that I've come from. Because not being proud of your culture, it's kind of denying your family background and where your parents are coming from and who they are as well. And so it's been a really interesting journey, kind of coming back to reconnect with my roots and learn what makes my culture beautiful in order to fully understand what actually makes me as a human more beautiful. I'm really curious to know what you did when you were younger, if you experienced something similar, and if you did anything to hide your Asianness.
Hey, if you Asian, how do you feel about this? I can guarantee you probably got a friend that fits the stereotypes of those people tweeting. If you really don't have a brain for yourself and you the type that want to fit in, being a minority in a predominantly white space will do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like we see the raccoons in the black community. Like it's so many. Like it's crazy now. I see what
they definitely want to fit in, griff, get that money. They gonna do anything they can to please those, but in the end of it, they do not care. Those type of people that they pleasing, they do not care for them. Yeah, thank you, but we don't care for you, Brody.
Asians, like on Twitter, what they got going on, man, that is wild. And I see that all the time. Like I've been seeing so many videos on my TikTok of other Asians speaking out about their internalized racism. And I want to say this as a white person, bro, you do not have to feel bad to be white. Like my point in these videos is
that's what I be telling people. I be trying that's why I've been telling people, like back then when I was way back then, like when they be saying like they hate, I'm like, when they say they hate they kind, like bro, don't ever say you hate your kind, bro. Come on now. There's some good ones in you now. Come on now.
to show y'all that being European and white is like the standard. It's been the standard for a very long time. And nowadays you got white people be like, oh, we're suppressed. We're not they're only feeling bad because we just want to be recognized as well. Equality feels like oppression to these people. It's just crazy. I think the game came out, the Ghost of Tsushima sequel. The character was an Asian woman, and you had people mad. I mean, they was about to not buy the game, and it's like,
social media, bro. Oh my god, and I've been watching people I've been watching like YouTubers play that, and bro, that game good, bro. That game good. But people just, people on social media, bro, like they always do that when, especially like if the main character is a female, bro, they finna have a fit. They is finna have a fit, bro. They finna have a tantrum, everything. That's why I'm like, bro, oh my god, bro. I'm like, I be want to say, bro, just shut up. You ain't gonna buy it. Playing it on social media, bro. For what? Attention.
Bro, how many games do we have with a white male protagonist? Nobody says anything. We just play the game. We enjoy it. Like Last of Us, Red Dead. Like, bro, Uncharted, but every pretty much game growing up is a white male protagonist. So when I see games like, GTA 5, I get to play with Franklin, I'm happy. It's just representation. We can't have representation. So yeah, man, I feel like it's important.
Yeah, that really pissed me off.
And that if you're a minority and you got these type of people in your community, bro, check them, because it's only going to make things worse. Nobody likes to kiss up. No one likes to kiss up, bro. I thought this was something that was kind of just mainly prominent in the black community, but as I'm seeing, it's y'all got a lot of shit to deal with too, bro. Y'all gotta come up with a name for them. Like I said, we call them raccoons. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of names for them. Anyway, man, the Asian epidemic is real.
Yeah, man, that was it right up, man. Legal Bananas, not a good stuff, man. I'm out.